Guys, so we are in the home stretch here. I know I haven't done a reaction vid in a while. All right, right hand man. I actually got a question, an anonymous question on Tumblr. I'm just sitting here waiting for your commentary on the Dragon of Rick during the sneak peek. Hashtag Jill Speaks. Thank you for that, Anon. So basically, what we have here is first let me give some quick notes. One, I'm sorry I've been away, but I was literally away. I went to New York Comic Con. I had to ask about. So this one's mine, and then these two. After about 50 people, maybe 60, I got the other two. I wanted my Rick Michonne and Rick and Michonne together badges from the weekend. Anyway, so I was really disappointed that Andy wasn't there. However, I did win the cosplaying contest for Michonne, and if you check any info, there's actually a really cool photo shoot I was able to do thanks to Jasmine Denise Photography, as well as my talented and fabulous little sister Chelsea. Also took some shots for me as well. The prize was a signed poster of Fear of the Walking Dead cast, which was really upsetting because obviously I want the Walking Dead cast. Or, you know, Chris Hardwick was there, all the producers are there, Kirkman's there. They could have given away tickets to, you know, the premiere at the Hollywood Cemetery or whatever, but they didn't. That really... Anyway, so I won. And I really love cosplaying Michonne. Anyway, back to Right Hand Man. No, I don't think Rick is going to lose his hand. I know Negan takes Rick's hatchet and kind of waves it in his face and, like, you know. No, if anyone's going to lose their hand, my bet is on Negan at the end of the season by Michonne and her katana. That's what I think. I think Negan is going to lose his hand. Rick gets to keep all of his appendages. Ain't gonna happen, Kevin. Also, when Negan kind of flashes his bat around, one, there was no human debris on it. There's no skin, no tissue, no hair. So it didn't, that kind of took me out of the moment. It looked like it was just dipped in red paint. Like, you know, like Carrie style paint. Just, so maybe that was just for the sneak peek. Maybe that's not how the final cut looks. I don't know. We'll see in 2 weeks. Also, I want to say that to me, in my opinion, Rick looks more present here after this gruesome, grisly murder of someone in his family than he did beforehand at the end of season 6. He's shell-shocked, clearly, but he's more there. And the first time he says, "I'm going to kill you," this utterance is kind of spontaneous. You know, he looks at Negan when he says it. It was kind of like, just kind of bubbled up out of him. But then when Negan squats in front of him and he has a moment to think about it, he's so poised and there, and he's staring at this guy right in the eye. And Negan is actually shocked at it as well. He's like, wow, this guy has some balls on him. And Rick does. That's who Rick Grimes is. He's certain and he's sure. And Negan can see that Rick is certain and sure that, yes, he will kill him. Unless Negan was going to kill Rick right then and there, which we all know he's not. So then Negan gives his little speech about right hand man, whatever. Skipping ahead. Rick does resist because, you know, that's humans, that's what we do. But he does ultimately go with him. But I mean, he's being dragged because he's not willingly going into that trailer. But he's not dragging too much. He wasn't total dead weight, but just enough to make it awkward. So Rick is, it's just amazing to me that he's actually less shaken after losing someone. But again, I don't know what's going to happen in that trailer. I don't know what Negan is going to do. Obviously, the speculation is that he's going to chop off Rick's hand. No, that's not going to happen. And some other people at New York Comic Con were speculating that he was going to, like, rape him or something. And I don't see the show going there, at least not with these two. That would be Anyway, Rick's not losing his hand. I don't think he's going to be sexually violated either. Anyway, I don't know. I felt more. I'm excited to see what Rick is going to do because I know he's fired up. He's just seeing red right now. Revenge. Of course, that's subject to change after whatever is said, whatever transpires in that trailer. That's subject to change. So we just don't know. But honestly, the fight has not left him. The fight has not left him. Dragged through the dirt or not, Rick knows he still has other people to protect. He might have lost some, but he hasn't lost everyone. And for Rick, that's the key. He hasn't lost everyone. He hasn't lost his son. Judith is still safe. I don't know if Negan actually knows about Judith. I don't know how much he knows about what's in Alexandria or who is in Rick's immediate family. And if we're talking immediate family, obviously it's Carl, it's Judith, it's Michonne, it's Daryl, right? His brother, his woman, his kids. That's his immediate family. And everyone else, like, not to say he doesn't care about everyone else, but as long as he has that core group, and I would say probably Carl more than anyone. Carl and then Michonne more than anyone. That's his glue. That's what keeps him sane. So no matter what Negan says, as long as they're okay, Rick is gonna pull through this, and they are okay. So Rick is gonna. I know that's technically a spoiler, but come on, guys. We know we knew from the jump they weren't gonna kill, one of those people. We knew it wasn't Rick. We knew it wasn't Carl. We knew it wasn't Daryl. We knew it wasn't Michonne. We knew this. I know some people pretended like they did know it, but no, we already knew that. So it's not. I don't really consider that a spoiler. Anything else? Any other thoughts? Anything I've accidentally heard? I won't mention. But Rick is gonna pull through, and seeing him drag through the dirt. I just want to see what's next. I felt more devastated for Rick at the season finale, Last Day on Earth. He was so devastated, he was so broken, but now he seems more aware. He's coming back to himself. Again, that's subject to change depending on what happens in that trailer, which I think is going to be more what's said than what's physically done to him. I don't think there will be anything physically done to him. I don't think he's going to beat him. I don't think he's going to molest him. And I don't think he's going to chop off anything. So we'll see what happens. Again, if you can avoid watching it alone, do it. Hopefully, if I win tickets, I won't be watching alone either. But if I don't, I'll be watching alone with a bottle of wine. So see you soon, guys. Take care.